Okay, so I already started there. So yesterday we just learned what is the meaning of Bhavcharit and what is the use of the Bhavcharit and how far we can go for it and how far we can understand between a sign and a planet. We understood how far we can use the Lagan chart and what is the use, not how far, but what is the use of Bhavcharit, Lagan chart, and transit chart. Then we get idea on the basic. Although this is self-study content, which I already shared with you. What is the house meaning? What is the sign meaning? On the basis of what Lagana you have and the planet qualities. Okay. And the third thing, which I divided in three parts in first session, the aspect conjunction used in astrology and what is the use, which is simultaneously going to be used in Vimshoti Dasa. Okay, so yesterday is more of the content of the theoretical part, but all today you're going to learn in the second part that how the ninth planet actually works while making it conscious that it should be applied. Okay, so for the first day is more of the theoretical part, but in the second part you also able to predict. Okay. Yeah. So अभी मैं इफेक्ट्स बता देता हूँ. जैसे yesterday we just have the idea on a basis of 9 planets. If any 9 planet, if any of the planet in your chart offering 6, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12, 5, 8, 12 on a basis of for the lifetime basis. Suppose if your Mercury example having a 6, 8, 12, when it comes to health, it create a person uneasiness. Okay, it creating a troublesome and degrading low immunity. When it comes to education, the person remain in confusion. And when it comes to relationship, they have opposite view and not get along. But when it comes to career, 6 to 12, creating a stressful job and overburden with work, and finance, it creating an over expenses. So no matter what the planet you have, the different combination has the own impact, and it remain with you for a lifetime basis. Okay, so yesterday this is what we get idea on the basis of the 9 planet effects. Okay, I'm just briefing up that so that you get idea. So now the second part, majority people would ask to you also, and to you get also asking for the child that which plan is good for you, which plan is weak for you. Okay, so with this you get idea how to come across and how to calculate whether you have a weak planet and which planet is very weak to you and which planet is strong to you. Okay, so it's just for the demo purpose, and I'm going to take your case also so that you get clarity.
Okay.
So as just like I'm already shared with your one paper page where it's also already mentioned in Lagan chart, voucher, and combinations. Okay, so in this you get idea that from the 9 planet combinations. So as you can see, the moon, I'm taking an example. The moon has an own, the moon is the lordship of the Cancer sign. So only the moon and sun is given one, has an lordship of one sign. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury has an own different signs. Okay, so likewise, how do I arrive to the 1, 2, 3?
A moon's presence in the first house, second house, and third house.
Yeah, not presence, it is sign of the moon. So on that basis, you get idea 1, 2, 3. How do you arrive to this? How do your child is arrived to the 1, 2, 3? Likewise, Jupiter. In a chart of voucher, Jupiter plays in 11th house, and 7th is where
7th house, 9 and 12.
Because of 9, exactly. So this is how it's the combination is done. Although there's the combination formed in 1, 4, 5, 2, 5, 12, sorry, which is you will learn in the basic course, but the outcome is there. Okay, so if you find, I'm sorry, if you find 6, 8, 12, in this case, suppose I'm taking an example of Saturn. It has 2168. Okay, so which is saying the weak and challenging. So with this, only the small step of understanding that your ultimate combinations of planet or houses of in a planet, if it's reflected 6 or 12, it indicates challenging or weak. But if just like Mars having 611, 711, 611, the total of the mass is having the 611 in this chart, which is saying strong. So in this sort of way, you get idea which one is strong in a planet, which is weak in a planet. Accordingly, you get idea that which stone you have to wear. Okay, just like in this case, Mars is good, no? To Munga. Okay, so it's for a lifetime basis. Secondly, with this, you not only get idea that which stone you can wear, and from this you get idea from strong and weak planet in your chart. Additionally, suppose you having a strong, means you have a 211, 511, 1011, 611. Out of 9 planet, you have a 6 to 7 planet is any of these combinations, repetition of there. So your life become smooth. Okay. Secondly, if you have 6, 8, 12, 1, 4, 10, 2, 1, 6, 8, 7, 8, 12, 5, 8, 12, a repetition of 6, 7 planet, your life will be challenges. Okay. So with this, the strong and weak, the concept of strong and weak planet is not only telling you which planet is strong for you for a lifetime, which planet is weak for a lifetime with this concept, but is also telling you or indicating you if you're more than a 6 to 7 planet is good, having this combination, your life becomes also ease. But if you're having these combinations, you have always a life full of challenges. So if somebody comes to you and you comes for yourself, asking for yourself that how would be my life? Okay. So in this way, you get clarity. So I'm going to open a chart. Let's see how many combinations you have.
So
Any
211 is there, where 611 is there, 5, 9,
start with
11
the
is there,
Ketu.
10, 11 is there.
Yes.
That is positive. So 211, 5, 9, 11, 6, 11, 10, 11 are positive. And challenging 1,
Yes.
4, 10, 2, 1, 6, 8, 5, 8, 12, 6, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12. So it's mixed.
Yes.
Then Venus, we have 5, 9, 11, which is good, and 8, 12, which is challenging. So again, mixed. Sun has 10, 11, which is good, but again, 4, 10, which is challenging. 9, 11 is also good in Sun. So again, mixed. Moon has 2, 11 is there, 6, 11 is there, 9, 11 is there, 10, 11, which is good. But 1, 2, 1, 6, 8, which is challenging. 6, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12, which is challenging. So again, mixed. Mars is 2, 11, 6, 11, 5, 9, 11, which is good. 3 to we don't count, so it's purely good. Rahu has 2, 11, 6, 11, 9, 11, 10, 11, which is good. But at the same time, it has 1, 4, 10, 2, 1, 6, 8, 6, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12, which is not good. Jupiter has 2, 11, which is good, 6, 11, which is good, 5, 9, 11, which is good. But at the same time, it has 2, 1, 6, 8. It has 6, 8, 12. It has 7, 8, 12, which is not good. So mixed. Saturn again has 2, 11, 6, 11, 5, 9, 11, which is good. But it has 1, 4, 10, 2, 1, 6, 8, 5, 12, 6, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12. Again mixed. Mercury also 2, 11, 6, 11, 5, 9, 11, 10, 11, which is good. But at the same time, 2, 1, 6, 8, 5, 12, 6, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12, good. So bad. So basically, only Mars is pure, the rest all are mixed. And
so in this way, I make it more clear for you that the for the red one, For the red one, I take it as a positive. For orange one or yellow one, for I'm taking the negative part. So with this, you have the lump sum idea. We're not going for a jump to the understanding of Vimshuddhi Dasa, but itself from the sorry, from the ninth planet itself. How would be your life? Because ultimately, planet giving us the result, the impact of life. Okay, so this way you get idea that your fluctuation is a life full of fluctuation, but at the same time you have the stability. Okay, so if you find a problem, solution also comes with your challenges in your chart is indicated. Okay, so this is where you get lump sum idea for futuristically that if you not depend on Vimshottari Dasa or futuristic, but from the ninth planet itself, you get clarity. Okay, boss, I have the problem. Okay, but Vimshottari Dasa we choose when to understand the intensity of the problem. Okay, so this is the advantage of knowing with this concept whether you have how many planets it's not good and how many planets not good. With this also you get clarity about the futuristically. Okay. So this is the second point which is you going to learn. House strength. So although it's not necessary to know, but house strength to be understood because house has its own definitions. And yesterday I just told you about the quality of different houses. Okay, so somebody comes to you and even you also get idea that what would be my partner be like. New person apartment. So the quality of your house, it defines the tendency of the personalities. It's not confirming that this is the only person fall into your place, but this is the way you get clarity for a lifetime. It's that this type of the people you tended to meet a lot. Okay, so that is why this has to be checked.
But if the combinations are mixed, then now in my seventh house there is one that is Mars, right? And Mars is all good. So that means the partner will be all good.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll be cordial because of 211. He'll 711.
Yes.
So it'll be out of interaction. 5 9 11 plus 2. So loving, caring, affectionate. 10 11 let go qualities.
Yes, but and there's some remedy on it, and you have to understand just like I mentioned before we start the session. We also adding the yesterday what we have learned, just like aspect conjunction. So we also have to check whether the aspect Rahu being aspected or he is being conjuncted in your chart. Okay, but before come to the conclusion of seventh house or your query, just to get idea how it's done, how to understand the strength of the house or house assessment. Okay, so
sign.
it's already mentioned it here, but
by the sign.
Yeah, by the sign. House has a strength defined with the sign. I mean, sign through the sign, you get idea that the strength of the house, and sign getting a strength for the planet. Okay. So as in this small chart, the 3 numbers mentioned, which we know the Gemini sign, and the lordship of Gemini is Mercury. Okay, so if the first house, the Mercury, if having any of this combination, which is if it's good, then it's good the first house. If it's not good, then it's not good. So
and if it is mixed, then
and then it's more of the often. It's more of the if it's comes to the first house, which is in mind. So the mind become fluctuate. There's different kind of challenges will be noticed from the first house itself. So as you can see here, if I'm taking an example of fourth house, which is telling the inner happiness, internal happiness, and house conditions for a lifetime basis. And suppose especially for the females, those who are planning to get married, what are the house conditions when she move to the new house? Very initial level, you can get idea. Okay, and where you can get the idea from the Bhavchalit. Okay, so take this example. Take this chart as a female chart. Okay, so at here the fourth house having what?
4, that is moon.
No, sign.
sign
We have to
5.
check the sign.
Sun. 5 का sign is
Yes,
planet is Sun.
sun.
Leo.
So exactly. So sun having a 10-11, which we can assume it's good.
Let go politics.
Yes. Okay, so we can understand the first layer that yes, the fourth house is good for her for lifetime basis. So whether when she moved to her new house, the the mother-in-law family, uh, they find the massive improvement in their house because of 10-11. This is the first condition. Secondly, in the previous slide, we just understand the planet strength through the sign. Okay, but in a house, we have to check the sign of the planet. So in this case scenario, the fourth house also having a Ketu, which is also good. So it again intensify. But again, yesterday we just talked about the conjunction. There we just study for the planetary conjunction. But when you analyzing the house strength, okay, then we have to also understand the sign and planet conjunction impact. Okay, so we understood the sign having a 10-11 or planet also having a 10-11. But Ketu has 1-2 and Sun has 6-8, which causes the 2-1-6-8. Although the house is good, but due to conjunction. So with this, this given is a set of example for you that sometimes you have to check either the house itself is not good because of sign, or if the sign is good, planet due to planet is making impact, or sometimes the conjunction of the combination of these two sign and planet creating a problem. Okay, so how to reduce this problem? The basic remedy you can apply for yourself or anyone. You can remove the article of the sun because it's sun creating a 6-8. Okay, so any planet having a 6-8-12 creating a 6-8, 6-8-12. So remove such article. Again, not the fourth house from जो 4,000 northeast की direction आता है. So you definitely find the northeast having the sun articles. So this becomes an instant remedy for anyone. Okay, so I'm taking an example, and sorry, I'm going to apply your example for on a basis of fourth.
Saturn, 11 to Saturn.
Yes, Saturn. It's there, so it's mixed. Okay, so there's no other combinations. There's no other planet. It's placed in the fourth house. In your case, you know? But what to conclude is a mix. So as I told you, this is a fall into
Northeast.
northeast. Okay, so you know where your northeast is.
Yeah, washroom.
So obviously, in washroom people would have keep the store.
Or even the kitchen, that extended area is also the balcony, the window area extended. That is exactly northeast. That and the washrooms. That's northeast.
Yes. Although the Saturn has a mix, so what we understood with this, so Saturn presence in the northeast. I already shared with the articles. So you can match. That is the same symptoms you can find in your own home, your mother home also, in the northeast. Okay, you have to just cross verify. Okay, although it's not making an impact, but yes, if it's removable, the articles, then remove. Okay. So this is how it's you make an impact for your life, for anyone, with this concept. Okay, there's so many things we can you can do with this astrology program for the astrology, but from these 2 pointers, from strong and weak, you not only get idea for the overall impact for a 9 planet. House condition not only telling you the quality of the life, it helps you to figure out where the problem lies and how to figure out get sorted out, and by treating the different directions. All right. Now although we got idea that how the 9 planet works in a previous study, and yesterday we just you get some lump sum idea that what is the meaning of 9 planet. But today you get idea that how to understand or how to calculate the strong and a weak. Strong having a 2 and 11, 6, 11, 10, 11. Weak is 2, 1, 6, 8, 5, 8, 12, 7, 8, 12. This I'm just adding because you get idea that which house is strong. With this, you also get idea that if a parent would come to you and would understand the child education, just like I have seen a 4th house, if the malefic is there, if it's not good, the highly chance child would drop the study. Okay, so the concern house is to be given the concern. Okay, so now the last part is Vimshuddhi Dasa, because from there we get either from the probability base that it would take place. But here we can confirm. Although you already have the software, but since this is from this chart, where to find the Vimshuddhi, it's there. The first layer is for Mahadasa. Antardasa, which is I told you last night, yesterday, sorry, we call it Bhukti, but but in the chart it mentioned Antardasa. In the third stage we call it Antra, they call it Pratyantara. So don't feel confused. So in Vimshuddhi Dasa, whatever the plan is going on, it gives a remain for the impact. So what are the combinations you have? Suppose Jupiter is going on, sorry, Ketu and from this chart is going on. I'm so sorry, Mercury. Mercury at the moment is going on with this chart. So Mercury, how long? 17 years.
17 years.
Okay, since the person have a good combinations. So 17 years, if he or she having a problem, they come back to the in same mode. If they in any year, in 17 of the period of year, if we find for any region they downfall, they come back to the same platform or same layer. So this is the good advantage if somebody has a good Mahadasa. This is only the impact we can understand that if Mahadasa is good, so you will definitely come back to the same position. But if Mahadasa is not good, so they become highly possibility that you will hardest to come back in the same platform. Okay, so although I already mentioned the meaning, Mahadasa is also telling the mindset, also telling the common challenges with the Mahadasa. Bhukti is telling the yearly changes. Some people would come to you asking what मेरी शादी कब होगी, when supposed to I get my child, property, anything. It's be done through the Bhakti. Antra is just studying the when it take to happen, in which month. Okay. So I just amplify that if a good combination comes in a different platform, the phase, the intensity is remain there. It's like I told you about, if the Madhasa is having a good combination, the mindset is positive, the challenges become manageable. But if somebody has this combinations, first the negative, second it's remain in the challenges phase because it's preoccupied with different tasks. Likewise, it comes in the bhakti, if the positive, every year he, if I talk about the financially, he getting a finance gain, professional growth also, the relationship stable, everything is more of the stability when it comes to bhakti, if this comes is there. Okay, but if it's there, to instability. So in a simple word, if I put the simple word, if these are the combination comes in different phases, the person remain with the same ups and downs. Okay. So with this, I just mentioned, this is how it's done. Common challenges and mistakes. So this is the outcome. Understand, if these combination comes with these topics, the person face the problem in different layer. Okay. in your life challenges. So I'm going to take you with this in a short manner, although it's a content self-study basis, how it's going to impact on Madhasa, Bhakti, Antra with this in your relationship, health, education, profession, finance. So I'm going to start with the Madhasa, just like it is the outcome of the cognizance. Okay, so if somebody is going for a 611 in a Madhasa of any planet, which is I told you in a very initial slide that if Mercury going on, which going for a certain period of time, if Venus is going for a 20-year, Moon is 10-year. So if anyone going Venus having a 611 for a 20-year, if I talk about the demanding less feeling, if I talk about the relationship for 20-year for the partner, he always having a demanding and less feeling for 20-year. Okay, it is a constant temperament for the person for a Madhasa basis. When we come to health, they have a joint and head and eye and physical pain for 20 years. Okay. When it come to education, if the child having a 611 and Madhasa of Venus going on, the child would be sharp in intelligence. But if the person having into profession, going through the Venus Madhasa, could be anything. It's not only the Venus, but could be any planet. So they reach to the top profile. So in a 20-year, he could reach any how far you can, I mean, how far the person can reach is unpredictable, but they can reach as much as could. Okay, even he would find the computer, so he or she can fight back. Okay, and when it comes to finance, can't do fund, they keep getting the fund or keep able to raise the fund. Okay, so this is all the self-study content which you can get it. So if the positive commerce is there on a basis of Madhasa, just like if I talk about the 7, 8, 12, suppose the same case applied to the Venus, which is going for 20 years. If somebody has 7, 8, 12 in a Venus, fault find an argument in a relationship. Okay, that could lead to the divorce. It's not happen in a Madhasa, but it could happen in a Mukti. Okay, but whether he find any person, he always has a fault finding quality for anyone. Argumentative, high demanding in a relationship. When it comes to health, swollen, anxiety issue. When it comes to mindset and education, anger and fighting spirit. When it comes to professional finance, so both are struggling. Okay, so for 20 years. So as per whatever the Madhasa is going on the planet, you get idea. Accordingly, the same which is telling the yearly within 1 year to 3 years. So again, you find 6 and 7. Relationship, it's not indicated in marriage, but yes, it's given a less time. Suppose somebody already get married and 6 children comes in a bhakti, which could be 1 to 3 years. So the less time to be partner, they spend less time with the partner, but more into work. If the same combination comes in the bhakti, when it comes to relationship. Okay, health improvement phase. If 6 children comes in a bhakti, so if you find somebody comes to you कि मेरी health अच्छी नहीं रहती, so you just find out the 211, 611, 1011, 511 comes in which bhakti. You can also suggest for operation, because these are the called combinations telling improvement phase. Health improvement phase and improvement phase, health improvement phase and health improvement phase. So if somebody comes, which year, which month, so the same combination comes in a bhakti or antara, the same intensity will be fine. Alright. So likewise, when it comes to 611 in a bhakti of education, it indicates a distinction. If I talk about the profession, it ended up with getting a new job in that particular year or opportunity. When it comes to finance, the higher salary. Correct? So although you're going to get this content with you, where you just self-study basis and you get make sense. Okay, so hope this will give it some brief idea that how to understand majorly. We check the Madhasa. If we're expecting something to be done within a year, then Bhakti. and in minute days for monthly basis. How it's done. तो अभी मैं आपका चार्ट लगाता हूँ. Okay. Your Mahadasha is Jupiter. As we just studied your Jupiter combinations, which having a positive also. Which have a positive. And some have a slightly challenging. So what were you supposed to understand with this mixed combination?
First half, so first half would be good. First half would be bad. Second half would be good. So Jupiter is
Mahadasha
from.
basis.
So Mahadasha would reflect the mindset and the challenges of life. Number one. Number two, if Mahadasha is from 16th April 2018 till 16th April 3034. So the first half, there would be challenges. The second half would be manageable.
Yes. Yes, especially in this 2030 to 31, you have a good chart of Mars, and the Sun also you have a good. So in these two phases, 28 to 29, 30 to 31, this is only 2 years where your mindset become more creative, more visionary because of the combinations. And since it is not mixed, these two planets not mixed. So in these two phases also you get more understanding of futuristically that you take a bold decision for yourself. You don't feel confused because of 2168. Okay, so yes, from it gives the idea that what is the mindset you remain into, or if you're not feeling confused, it's like I told you 2168, yeah, 166812 makes the person confused. So some people you will find even having mixed combination, they don't feel confused. What they find, the surrounding is more of the people confused. So so you should ask, or you can observe also at your level also, that whether you are confused or surrounding with the people, or you are, come across with confusing people.
Surrounded by confusing people.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, that it's something, it's indicated ultimately to remain into such conditions. So confusion within, not you. Confusion can be external factors. Okay. So at the moment is what the bhukti is your
Mercury.
Mercury, which is started in 2022, ended up in 2025.
3 years.
Yes.
Mixed.
So again, mix.
1.5 challenging, 1.5 good. So 22 is so done. 23 is done. So 24. So mid 24 onwards, life should be a little bit better.
No, but again, you forget, I just mentioned.
Aspect conjunction. Mercury.
Yes,
So Mercury would be 7 anti-clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fifth house. It's aspecting the fifth house, and it is in conjunction with Saturn.
Saturn. And why your Mars is not giving proper effect? Because of conjunction. Conjunction Venus and Rahu. Since it is good. Although this is also the good, but it comes with the mix. Venus also coming with the mix. Rahu also coming with the mix. And I just mentioned, किसमें 6-8 है, किसमें 8-12 है. That planet should be removed. Okay, so at the moment, just to understand, basic for Vimshotri, this is how to understand the combination impact. And from previous slide, we just get idea how to calculate. Okay, so with this bhukti, and again, the question comes for health. How would my health? Whether it's a mixed combination, because I'm not mentioned the Mahadasa creating the health issue. It just only mentioned the mindset and common challenges. When in Bhukti, we can figure out which year we are having a health issue, which year you have a relationship issue, education, finance, career. So it is a mix. It is mixed. So just like you now you're talking about now I'm saying this just you mentioned about the first half would be challenging and second half. So in this scenario, the bhakti will be you to assume or to expect if somebody has a mixed combination, then bhakti on a bhakti basis we can assume either first half would be challenging or first half would be ease and vice versa. Antra is just to understand for short challenges. Jupiter. And again it's mix. And how many days? 2.5 months. So in this phase also the investment is there. Short challenges, nothing much. Okay, so this is how it's done to understand a basic parameter. If you are very new to understand this astrology, that how it's work. So if you go through from yesterday session to till now and keep practice, keep watching the video, you get the sense how the astrology works. I mean, how we can conclude for our life based of this content of the programs. So this is how it's done. I mean, how the astrology conclude or help us to conclude a life for upcoming and what is the constant challenges. With these are the tools which help us to understand our self knowledge. So it's ease for you. And for further thing, if you go down to deep detailing, then the professional course to be done. But I think this is enough to understand for any person who want to even to build the understanding of how astrology works. And so I find this is certain content every person should understand and they can apply for themselves also. Anything else you want to add or want to say?
Good.
Okay.